It's a bit of a different one, this. I went on this walk yesterday with Wendy and it's that beautiful I've come on it again. It's a circular walk that's supposed to be about 11 odd miles, but we actually did 13 and a half because we did a couple of detours. So I thought I'd bring you all along with this. My missus is at work today, it's a bank holiday Monday, but she's had to go in. And I thought, sod it, my last day of freedom, fall back to the fun factory. So I thought I'd do a video of it all. I'm at High Peak Junction near Cromford, and we end up going all over the place. We'll end up at Alport Heights, Shining Cliff Wood, some beautiful spots. Usual place, this junction. And we went wrong, we went down there last time, but actually we're going to go this way. And now the adventure begins up here. Hopefully I've gone the right way. I've downloaded the GPX file on here so that it just tells you where to go. It's brilliant, but it's slightly tricky at times. If you go off course a bit, or when it's changing waypoints, it'll lock up sometimes, but generally it's brilliant. I found this place fantastic. I wouldn't have found it normally. We'll soon be rid of all this car noise and stuff. It's this route takes in some really lovely views. That's why I thought I'd better bring camera this time. This is another one of my favourite walks. Of course, we're in Derbyshire, so there's plenty of bloody hills. But I like it. I like doing the hills. It's at the end of the day when your legs are tired coming down, it's bloody hard and going up for me and Wendy. Yeah, on this route it's supposed to be about 1500 foot you ascend overall. So there is some quite some hefty hills. Yesterday I was really tired and I didn't think I'd come out again today, but I enjoyed it so much. Not saying we're out the misses, mind you. Yeah, we've just come up a little bit of a climb, and in the distance over there you can just see Crich stand in all its glory, a mile or two away. That's the speedboat that time forgot. I wonder how long that's been sat there. Place up here, it's like some weird cult type place, flipping hillbillies. There's like gardens that's been neglected and stuff, and there's a bouncy thing there. It looks like it's a lovely garden, it's all collapsing. And there's all sorts of stuff. Got a, looks like a flipping old army truck just sitting there. Quite mysterious army truck. It looks like it's rotting in an old garden, and you walk along a place that's got its own pond in front. There's like these houses all over the place around here. It's just absolutely bloody stunning. Imagine living somewhere like that in all these hills. Good God. First one it climbs, it don't look note on the camera, but it's a bloody big hill. This is really is quite steep. So we just got to hop over this fence because the gate's a bit rubbish. And off we go. No point in missing up on a chance to have a bit of nature's fuel. I was always told as a kid, if the cattle sit down, it's gonna rain. Another thing. The other day I got thinking, and anyway I bought a couple of them Z-Lite Sol sit mats from Thermarest. Bloody expensive bit of foam, they're absolutely brilliant. I'll show you it in a bit. I've brought one with me today. I bought one for me and my missus, and they're just ideal for when you're on a walk. You just whip it out. Oh, missus. Got a bit of an aeroplane noise in the background, but apart from that there's no noise at all. The mooks are down. I'm hoping it ain't going to rain. This amused me and my missus yesterday. It's all made out of just trees, look, old tree stumps and chopped out. Right, nice thing. Well, I was going to stop here for my snack, but to be quite honest with you, I'm really enjoying my walking, and I'm not that tired, and I'm not hungry-ish. I'm a little bit hungry, but not bad yet. It's only too early. Only, like I say, it's about 11:30 now. Just got into Shining Cliff Woods now. Lovely little place this is. Mr. Frizzle. Pete, I think it's Pete. I get mixed up with names, you know, I'm going flipping senile. I think we're going right way. Yeah, if you watch this, mate, I still remember that trip we had up here and found your old campsite. That was a bloody good day, I enjoyed it. More hills, boys and girls. Funnily enough, I've probably, it's about 11:15 now. All of a sudden my stomach started rumbling, so I'm thinking, find a nice view in a minute or three, and I think it's going to be a pot noodle and bus. Enough and all, I was just talking to a runner that's ahead of me when we got home. We were both climbing over a gate at the same time, And apparently he said this is the part of the Mid-Shires Way. I know the name, I didn't know this was it, or part of it. You live and learn. Oh, I needed that. My worst faults, my missus will tell you this. Once I get walking, even though I need some snap, I just want to walk and walk and don't want to stop. So I do need to, in next half an hour max, I've got to find somewhere to just get down for 10 minutes and have a bit of a rest. Because I've got the old EBGBs coming on a bit. I'm going on the old rickety bridge. This is what it's all about in walking in Derbyshire. Miles of fields and farms and cattle and kissing gates and big old Stoke gate post that's been here forever. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go off the track a bit to this tree, as long as there's not too many turds around it, and I'm just going to sit under this tree and have some snap. There boys is the little Z seat I was on about. It's got a little elastic catch that people say they don't like, but I think it's quite handy. It just keeps it neat and tidy. And I went online because it's got a lovely colour. But that's the base of it. That goes on the ground. That's the tougher stuff. And you sit on that side because that's insulated. So I've got some nice silver paper. We've got the Avenue. Nice little tool that. Get some fuel in it. Got loads of fuel, so we should be right with this. And this seat, honestly lads, it's instantly out. Mind, I've got watch. I don't bond the bugger off here actually. It's instantly out, comfortable. My bum's warm as toast even though I'm sitting on a rock. I mean, what more can you ask for? That's blooming already, going like a bloody train. Yeah, while that's waiting to brew, this stuff, it's got like little dimples in it and the protrusions, and apparently when you sit on it, the air, your hot air from your body traps in these little pockets, and it is amazing. I'm sitting on a cold bloody rock there, and that is so comfortable and warm. Baldrick, we have a cunning plan, so my lid's going to be, I'm going to use this off the old pot noodle. Might just speed it up a little bit. God, that's chicken some right heat out. This cup I'm using, that's MSR Seagull, so it's only about 300ml. I'm hoping there's enough to do a load in here. Put the old bonce warmer back on again. I'm getting a bit cold sat here because I was sweating a bit. As usual, when I want to show you some nice peaceful stuff, a bloody aeroplane comes buzzing past. I don't know how much the mic will pick that up, but that's my view from me little lunch break stop place. Lunch break stop place. Yeah, anyway, where I'm going to have some snap. I'm just zoomed up a bit so you can have a look. Miles of it, look, no matter which direction you go, there's paths leading off all over the bloody place for miles and miles. That's always a beautiful sight, boys. There she blows. Steam's a bit warm. It's pot noodle or bust on, then I'm going to make me brew, that's the plan. No spoon in a pot noodle, I'll have to slurp it out when it's cooled down a bit. Anyway boys, all the joys are coming out and forgetting stuff. I'm not going to show you, look at that, it smells lovely. I'm not going to show you the gory details of me slurping up a hot pot noodle because that's enough to put you off for life. But anyway, it sounds like my brew's ready and all now. Look. Well, pot noodle's not too bad. I've been slurping, boys, and gurgling. It's going down. But we've got the grand coffee here now, the old Taylor's Lazy Sunday on a Monday. Tell you what, it's a flipping, it's a nest of bloody wasps round here. They keep whizzing about round me. I don't like them buggers. Don't like being stung, I'm a wuss. Cheers, my dears. Ooh, that's bloody lovely. Well, boys, I've slurped a pot noodle. I've had 2 coffees, 2 chocolate biscuits and a packet of crisps. Well, the sun's come out now. I'm sweating my flipping pants off here. I feel like I've got too many layers on now. It's gone from one extreme to the other. You get walking, sun comes out. What I love and all these lovely lanes, there's loads of these one-track lanes around here, and all the high hedgerows. Perhaps not as many flowers as what there is down Cornwall, but my parents used to live in a place called Port Ellis down Cornwall. It was like miles and miles of this and little timber mine. I might have mentioned it before, knowing me I probably have. But yeah, this one, I think, well, my dad always liked his walking, my granddad always did, my brother. I've done it for years and years. We are, boys, and we're going up Spout Lane to Allport. That's where all the noise is. The old combine, he's out there with his open top combine bloke is. Proper chap. He's got a big field to go through there, that looks on it. That place down there looks spooky, all the bloody roof's falling off half on it. It looks like something that Dick Van Dyke could live in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Oh, boys, we're about top of Allport Heights now. We have the other side now. If you look in distance, I'll zoom up. See in the distance there, the old Crouch Stand again. A bit further away. We're sort of heading over there somewhere. I'm shocked, I just looked at my watch. I've got 4 miles to go, which, yeah, I feel fresh as a daisy today, to be quite honest with you. I feel a lot better than yesterday for some reason. I've got 4 miles to go and it's actually 2 o'clock already. There and back again. Bilbo Baggins springs to mind. It's a bit tight. Sure, these were made by contortionists. Look at that, you just get your bloody leg through it. Oh. Oh. You get the picture. This target over there is looking a bit closer now. We need to be over there more though. I've just pointed a couple of hikers the right way to climb over the barbed wire fence. They're doing exactly the same as me and Mrs. GPX sent them wrong way. How funny is that? It saves them about a quarter mile up the bloody field to the stile and back again. As long as you don't mind being a bit precarious over a bit of barbed wire. It's alright, I've got no feeling below the waist anyway. I'm too old for that game. Anyway, yeah, that's my good deed for the day. Bizarre and all, it was like fate, that was. First hikers I've seen all day and I managed to point them in the right direction. What a coincidence. All them miles I've done today, all over the place, over random fields, and then you meet somebody that's stuck in exactly the same place as me and Wendy yesterday. Not really a lot can be said. How you make your money up here? Well-hung cottage. Downsides of, if there is such a thing, of walking places like this is, when you go home, it just seems drab and dreary and roads everywhere and noisy. And yeah, all it does for me is it just makes me want to go out so badly, and I'm burning inside wanting to go out. But I've got to pay the bills and go to work, unfortunately. I wonder if you could drink it. Probably not. We're not far from home now. Well, home, the car. I reckon a mile or 2 max. A bit of a, I think there's one more steepish hill. A real leg churner when you've done a few, like. I must be on. I've done over 10, I think now. I'm feeling pretty strong, to be quite honest with you. Not bad at all, but I don't want it to end. I've got to go into work tomorrow as well. I've bored you with I'm working at home, but I've got my turn to go in tomorrow. So that's, I'd rather not. I don't want to go back in ever again. I'd much sooner work at home. I never thought I'd say that, but I would. It's a lot more relaxed. I can probably get more done. I think finally we're here about, there's a couple of tiny little hills and then it's mainly downhill, back down into the valley. So, yeah, I'll get my breath back now. We've been out, it's now just gone 3 o'clock. I got here at 10 to 10. So I've been out at 5, I've probably been walking about 4 odd hours. So I ain't done bad progress really. I tend to walk quite quickly. I tend to stick around the 3 to 4 mile an hour when I get a good strut on. Up the hills I'm only doing about 1 or 2. Probably averaged about 2.5, 3 overall when I was moving. Had about an hour for dinner. Well, there and back again, as old Bilbo said. I'm back to the car park and I'm ready for some shower and clean up action. Then I've got to take dogs a walk after all this lot. It's never ending. What a good day I've had though, boys and girls. Absolutely superb. Catch you all on the next one.